Well, I thought maybe the best way to introduce myself was to take you along for a little ride. So what I'm going to do is just simply hop in my truck. I'm going to open the side door here for you, let you get in there with me. Go ahead, make yourself comfortable. I'll be right with you. Get in my side here. And let's get her started here real quick. There she goes. Let me reposition this phone so we can see each other face to face. So where is it you want to go? Where does your church desire to go? That is such an important question for you as a church, but for me as a pastor, it's also a huge question that sadly is not really allowed to be asked until I've experienced this personally, until after the major part of the candidacy process has taken place. So I'd like to introduce yourself to me. My name is Douglas Sandman. I've been in ministry for about 20-some years, and I say that because it depends on how you look at how long one pastorate lasts or another, and you could read my resume and my bio and all that stuff that I send along to you. But I'm married, I'm 61 years old, and I've earned these gray hairs. This is actually the first time I've let my beard go this long. I've had a period of time where I'm not serving a church regularly at this point, so I've been letting my beard grow, and it's kind of funny because my wife doesn't really like it. She keeps chuckling about, aren't you going to shave that thing? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. And the reason I'm saying this is where my wife and I are right now is both our young kids are grown up now, but they have kids and a family of their own. My one son is a police officer. He's 42, soon to be 43. My other son is 33, and they're going to have their fourth child. My older son has 3. But my wife and I, at this point in our life, we're looking at where next, and hopefully the last ministry setting that we can have, that we can invest ourselves into and help people grow in their faith. My own personal ministry philosophy is to make disciples who make disciples. And I think it's important that we understand that part of that is to lead people to the Lord, but also investing in the leaders of the church. The leaders of the church are so very important. So, you know, as I'm taking you on this little ride this morning, a 2-minute introduction, I hope I can make that short note, but I want you to understand that I'm looking for a ministry that has a like-minded ministry embracement of what we're supposed to be as Christians in this world today. And my friends, I'm sure you heard what happened to Charlie Kirk this past week, which is a tragedy, but this is where our world is. And I think that churches have to understand that we have to be firm in our faith, but sharing Christ's love still, even to people who hate us. And I think that that's probably the emphasis of what I want to communicate to you. I also want to communicate one thing to you, which is simply for me to do a video like this, and I know it's an introduction video, and I know that your church is using it to help it keep its, I guess it's all the requirements for you to do good background checks and everything else. It's important for you to shorten that process if you can. But this is, to me, a very awkward thing to have to do. Not to talk to you. I'd drive up today and meet with you for a cup of coffee, which even I don't drink coffee, but the point is this is strange for me because it's almost like trying to promote myself, and I don't want you to think that I'm trying to promote myself. I'm not. I am a saved by God's grace sinner who came into ministry later when God called me into it, and my wife and I, we accepted that call, and we sold our house, and you can read my bio again, but the bottom line is I'm sold out for Christ. I'm not trying to promote myself. I hope you're the same, and whether I'm the person you call or not, that's up to you. But the bottom line is you won't find anybody more dedicated than I am. You might find like-minded people who are dedicated like me, because there's good brothers and sisters out there still serving the Lord. But you'll probably find someone that has a PhD or a doctorate or something. Okay, great. I have a master's in ministry, and I have an undergrad program in ministry, and The bottom line is I am fully committed and use every bit of my life's experience to help other people grow in the Lord or come to Him as Savior. And I hope that maybe we could talk some more. May God bless your search, and we'll be praying for you. Not that you hire me, but we'll be praying for you that you find the right person and that your church remains strong in the faith.